I'm Hadley Bodick, and welcome to AKA, Canada's open line national program for teenagers. Joining me in the studio today, we have an independent music band called Run Run Run, and they'll be showing videos which they produced themselves, and hopefully we'll talk about the release of their first album. Also joining me will be independent filmmaker Ron Mann, and remember we have a subject for today, and that is stress and how teenagers cope with it. Sue's back to talk about sex. Dr. Bill will be here to dispense his medical advice. And remember, Peter Lynch will be back to talk about video. But first up on AKA, we're chatting with the guys from Run Run Run. Right, hello, welcome to AKA. Now first I'll introduce them both to you. There's Dave and Dave. So Dave Byron and Dave Stiles.
All right.
And you're a singer, songwriter too?
Yeah. Actually, we write all the songs
together?
Quite together, yeah.
Well, that's really good.
But I do all the singing, yeah.
And you do the drums. Now, what we're talking about today really is independent music, independent filmmaking. Now, how did you make the transition from being an independent band now having your own video out?
Well, this is actually our debut. So,
yeah, we know about that.
so this is, for us, it's new. The whole thing's new. We'd like to, it's going to be great to be able to get it out and get a lot of people being able to see the band, which we couldn't do before.
Well, how did you go about making it then, with finances, with getting a production behind you?
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Really?
Yeah.
It's knowing a lot of people. Friends. You get friends to help you.
Mm-hmm.
I think most of the thing is there's a lot of people out there that like the band, that enjoy what we're doing, and they've come to help us, and friends and acquaintances that you've met, and people who are, really enjoy what we're doing, and therefore, for them, it's a thrill to do it too.
So it's not the money you need, it's the tenacity to do it,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So we'll be looking at a couple of them. Sympathy is the first one. But as you said, this is the debut, so I think we better celebrate, guys.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, bring it on, guys.
This is the,
So this was just produced, this was done on Sunday night. Never been seen before. Woo!
We're here.
Never been seen before, first on AKA.
Yeah, this will be the first time, and I think...
Now, are you doing this to as an extension of your song, or do you think it's strictly a promotional thing?
No, it's an extension of the song for sure. This gives a lot of people an opportunity to see it. A lot of people who would not have an opportunity to hear, to see the whole thing. The thing that Run 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 is doing, yeah.
Great. So we'll take a look at it now. This is Sympathy with Run 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 on AKA.
Cheers.
Thanks. Run, 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 and we just looked pretty great presentation of the video, Sympathy. What did it look like, guys?
I liked it. I thought it was great.
Yeah?
I like the black and white.
That's important to the black and white.
I think so.
It's good medium, and you guys performed well.
Yeah, it was fun. The whole thing was really exciting because it's really the second one we've done. Because the first one, I called up on the phone and I called one of the cable companies and they said, we're making a video. I called Dave on a Wednesday and said, we're going to make one on Saturday.
Yeah.
And
We
anyway,
did.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Well, the next week anyway, we ended up making the video. So that was really our first one, but that was kind of just learning it. So for Sympathy, it was pretty well. Getting, really doing the production, the whole thing, and it's something that we've always enjoyed doing.
Yeah.
Dave and I have been in production together since high school.
Not just
Well,
music.
how long as a
Yeah.
band have you been together then?
This band's been together for about 4 years.
Long time.
Yeah, we built a studio, and so started sort of there, building the studio, building the music, getting it together.
So you're
making
really
connections.
independent from everything else. You can do it all yourself. So you don't need anyone else.
Well,
Wouldn't go as far as that, but
Okay.
but it's difficult to do it by yourself. But boy, when you're finished, isn't it?
It's
It's
like
such a great
satisfaction.
feeling. Yeah, I watched the video on the monitor. It's just like, we did that. We put that together. We didn't have any great financiers saying, yeah, here's the producer and here's the money and go ahead, you do it. Someone will write it. We wrote it ourselves. We, all the shots, worked on all the shots together and all the costuming and everything. So
We'll keep
it
the
was fun.
excitement up. We're going to go to a call.
Right.
Hi, Sandy. You're on the air. Where are you calling from? Scarborough. Speak up, please, and what's your question?
Hi, Dave. Dave,
Hey, Dave. Hi.
I'd like to ask a question. How does one go about getting music behind their lyrics? Like I've written a lot of material, and I've been told by a lot of people in the profession that I should get music behind it. I don't know whether to sell it to them or whatever. The music is, the stuff that I've written means a lot to me. But a lot of the people that have read it said that it was very good and they'd like to put music behind it. How does one go about doing that?
Well, I think there's probably a professional way. Like you probably go to someone and publishing company and they might sell it to an artist or something like that. But basically, if you're going to start, just find musicians. You've got to go out there. That's what we did. We found musicians, we found players or actors or whatever. We just went out and found them. Go out, find someone who's interested in the same things you are, and then they'll put the music together for you. They'll get it together if they're interested. They're out there. There are people out there, talented people.
It's good to find your own, too, because then you know the integrity is still there. What they're doing with the music is what you wanted to be done in the first place with it, right?
Absolutely.
Important.
Well, if they're excited about what you've done, then they're going to do a great job for you, and then you'll get excited about it. That's all the thing. That's the energy that goes back and forth. Everybody helping everybody. So you got to get out there. You got to get out there and look and look and look.
Hit the pavement, Sandy.
Yeah.
Thanks for your call.
Thanks.
Hi, we have another one up in the air. This is Sheila. Hi, where are you calling from?
Toronto.
Hi, what's your question?
Who's your biggest influence?
Your biggest influence.
Well, I think each member might have their own influence, but as a band writing, we've always been very heavily influenced on our own, like just our feel for music. So as a writing influence, I'd have to say us. I don't know. Maybe each individual member, maybe Dave likes this band and I'll like this band, and together we'll take those two influences and create something. But we don't go in and say, okay, we want to, take that groove from this band and be like that. It's
So
just,
what are some of the separate influences then? You yourself, where do you...
I like everything. I don't have one. Like I like heavy metal, I like dance, I like pop, I like country and western. So, I can't say I draw from one individual band. I'm sure I draw from all of them. I don't know.
And you?
Same,
Dave?
absolutely, yeah. I think the whole band's the same way.
Yeah, I would say
The
so.
whole band's, everybody's just, working on, I could listen to symphony, or any kind of music. Yeah, sympathy.
Yes.
No, I can listen to any kind of
Did a
music.
plug for your
Yeah.
record there.
Yeah, I can listen to any kind of music and enjoy it. I think there's, even, as a matter of fact, the editor, who we've known for quite a while and works around the station, I think, he talked about it one time. He talked to me, he says, Dave, one thing that I always notice about you is you like so many different styles of music, and I really do. There isn't any
You have to keep
limit.
an open mind.
Yeah,
You just have to appreciate what's good no matter what it is.
I think each song changes a bit, Each song will be sort of like this and sort of like that, and So you have that's what happens. You know, you get a little bit of this, a little bit of that in the song.
Okay, Sheila, thanks for your call.
Great, bye-bye.
So you have a new album coming out. When is that going to be released?
Well, we're working on it now. What we did, we worked on the videos, get those done. We have the tapes and all the music from them, and we're going to work on releasing that. I'd say in about a month. I'd like to have it. It's hard to say. When you're doing it independently, it takes so long. It takes a lot longer. You know, when you have someone who's out there, a whole crew of people, a whole business, you know, working for you, it's a lot easier. Things go quickly. But when you're independent, so I think about a month. That's my excuse.
And what about back to the independent thing? Where do you think Toronto, your base, is giving you the support you need? Is the scene there for you guys to go out and play, and you know, do a good job successfully as an independent band?
I think there are enough bars in Toronto that if you want to pull out the bad nights like Monday and Tuesday, you can play maybe 2, 3, 4 times a month, which isn't a lot, but it's enough to keep your image around, the name of the band around. But I think anywhere, if the music's happening, if the band's happening, anywhere you can make it happen.
Yeah. Well, Canada seems really big on that. I mean, a number of places just have like an indie night where only independent bands show up. Much Music is really getting on the bandwagon with independent bands, and across the nation they're showing independent videos, so hopefully you guys will get in on that action.
Yeah. Well, I understand that. Actually, I was talking to a friend of mine who works in the business, and what he talked about was that's what they're doing now in the record companies, in the record industry. They're waiting for the independents to come, people who already have it together. But I don't think that's really a new thing. I think people are just spending a lot more time and energy and money to get it together, and then go to the record company. The record company says, "Oh, that's great. You're all together. You've got your music. You've got your video." You know, and they're becoming this distributor now.
Before, record companies used to take the band and mold them and put them out. Now they're getting these bands that have already done that, and all they have to do is just put them out. So they're taking them more serious now.
We're going to go to a call. Hi, Rob, you're on the air. Where are you calling from?
I'm from Toronto.
What's your question?
Well, I was hearing about the release of the record, and I was just wondering when it will be coming out.
Well, we just talked about that, Rob.
Where were you, Rob, the last 2 minutes?
Yeah, have you been listening on the phone, or?
I think on the phone, yeah.
Okay. We're talking about a month from now. Hopefully get it in the stores. Maybe we'll come back and on this show and let you know when it's out and where you can get it, and maybe we'll put an address up or something if we were selling it from our house or something. I don't know where, but it'll be about a month, Rob.
Okay, well, sounds great. Thanks a lot.
Right.
Okay, thank you very
bye-bye.
much for your call. So, yeah, I hope this does something for you. I hope you know, people notice you now and really look at the video and
These
get
shows
moving.
do help.
Yeah.
Oh,
Definitely.
certainly, yeah. Especially because, you know, we've been playing the bars, and there's only so many, you know, you play downtown in the downtown area, and there's only so many people who are going to come and see you who frequent those kind of bars.
Well, now you have everyone from Nova Scotia to
Yeah,
Vancouver.
nationwide. Let's get some calls from, you know, where are they from? PEI? That's good. Yeah, out west. That's great. What a great thing. The video's gone right across the nation. That's exciting.
Well, I hope this does spawn stuff from across the nation. You guys are a successful band in Canada. So thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you.
And best of luck and congratulations on the unveiling of your video.